it's Kyla, and welcome to my first weight loss vlog. So if you're not familiar with the story, I'm going to get you familiar with the story. At my heaviest weight in 2013, I was around 280 pounds. I had been trying to lose weight my entire life. I had tried everything under the sun. You name it, I'd tried it. Nothing worked. I couldn't stick to anything. No matter what, it just resulted in me binging and just going completely backwards and gaining. One day, I stepped on the scale and saw that 280, and something clicked and everything changed. I made a video in October, I believe, called How I Did It. And if you haven't seen it, there's a link down below to it. And you can obviously see that I'm a lot thinner in that video, and I was also in a much better place in terms of health and weight. When I was on track, I felt like I was in control of my life. I felt like everything was going great. I was confident. I wanted to go clothes shopping. I wanted to do all kinds of new things that I had never even considered doing before. And then at some point last year, everything changed again. It's also hard to say what happened there as well. I think it might have been stress from just multiple things that were going on in my life. I know that I gained a lot of weight. I'm not blind and I'm not stupid. I can see it, just like you can see it with my own two eyes. And I'm sure a lot of people look at me with pity and say, "Why did you let this happen? You were doing so well. I was so inspired by you. Why did you do this?" Some people have told me, and some people haven't, and I really don't know which one is worse. And I've been wanting to get on track for such a long time. But what I've learned from my amazing nutritionist is that this happened, and I have to accept the fact that it happened, and I have to forgive myself, because if I'm just kicking myself for the rest of my life, I'm not going to make any progress. She also taught me something very important that I still have to remind myself. She taught me that this whole thing is all one journey. I'm still on the same journey that I was on when I started this whole thing back in April of 2013. I've been looking at it as I'm on track, I'm off track. If I make a mistake, that entire day is blown. If I have even an extensive 8-month period where I'm gaining weight and I'm not doing very well, I'm not making healthy choices, it's still part of the same journey. Sometimes I say that I reverted back to the person that I was before 2013 when I started gaining weight again. But the truth is that losing weight changed me so much as a person, and those changes still affect me. But to be honest, I'm not the person I was before at all. Even though I've gained a lot of weight, I still have a lot of the confidence that I had back then, and it helped me realize a lot of things about my worth and things that I deserve. And even now, I'm not back to my heaviest weight. I got down to 160 back in 2015. That was my lowest weight, and I was so happy, and I want that again. Here's 3 pictures showing in sequence the beginning of my journey, my lowest weight, and now. I had to go back and watch my own How I Did It video to remind myself what this means to me and why I want it so badly. I want this for me. You shouldn't want to lose weight to be attractive, but I do. Because I felt attractive for the most part back when I lost weight. But the difference is that I want to be attractive for myself. There's also the health reason. Although I haven't been thinking about those a lot lately, because all I've been doing is beating myself up for gaining the weight back in the first place. But I'm at so many risks right now, and I was at so many risks. When I lost weight, I never exactly found out all of my medical statistics, but I basically cut down so many of my risks. I don't want to get diabetes. I don't want to have heart disease. I want to live a long, healthy life. And I want to live a long, healthy life where I feel confident with myself and I feel attractive. The thing that helps me know that I'm still in a pretty positive mindset to lose weight is the fact that a couple of weeks ago, I went and bought myself a bikini, which is something that I bought for the first time in 2015. But I bought myself a new one. And that's the outfit that I want to take my progress pictures in. Because even now, I want to feel confident with my body. Because if I hate myself now, this is never going to work. I'm not going to repeat everything that I said in my How I Did It video, because I still believe those things. But that video already exists. But to sum it up, in order to lose weight, you have to love yourself already and know that you deserve it. So, I'm ready to take this journey again. It's not all going to happen at once. I'm not going to be able to jump right back into the eating habits that I had before when I was on track, or the exercise routines that I had before. It's going to come in steps just like it did the first time. But I want this. And I want this for me. I want to look in the mirror and feel like I can kick the world's butt and like I can do anything. I loved the way it felt being healthy. And you know, this isn't about being skinny. This is about being healthy and just being confident. I'm not out to be the smallest girl in the world because, you know, I'm not the smallest girl in the world. I have curves and I'm always going to have curves. And that's just something I'm going to have to accept and something that I'm going to have to rock. I'm in a place right now where I just really want to figure out who I am. And to me, part of that is physical appearance. And I don't mean that in a materialistic way. I just mean that I want to be able to express how I feel inside on the outside. I want to document this journey that I'm about to continue. I don't want to say start because I'm continuing. This is all one journey. And I want to document it because when I was successful, I inspired a lot of people. I had a lot of people telling me that I inspired them to lose weight. I had a lot of people asking me questions of how I did it. That's why I made my How I Did It video. And I want to document this because I want people who are on a similar journey to realize that it's not a perfect straight road. There are a lot of twists and turns and ups and downs, severe downs, like me gaining around 70 pounds back and being completely off track for months and months and months. I'm talking like 8 months. But I want people to realize that they can come back from their mistakes no matter how big they are. Because forever I had the mindset of once I made a mistake, it was all over. 1 mistake doesn't ruin everything. 5 mistakes doesn't ruin anything. 1,000 mistakes in a row doesn't ruin everything. The only way that this stops is if you give up. So I want people to see my journey. I want them to see my ups and my downs. I want them to see my accomplishments and my failures. But I want everyone to know that yes, I went through a rough patch. A huge rough patch. A rough quilt. It's more than a patch, right? I gained a significant amount of visible weight. I grew out of the pants that I had bought because I had lost weight. I had to buy new pants because I threw out my big pants because I thought that I was never going to turn back once I lost weight. And I did turn back. But I want everyone watching me to know that it's not the end. And you can always continue. And it's not starting over. it's continuing. And I know I'm repeating myself, but I want it to be clear. But I want you guys to come with me because I want to show you the reality of losing weight. So today is June 8th, 2016, and I am continuing. And I am going to lose weight. I am going to become a healthier person. And I am going to become the best version of myself that I can possibly be. And I'm going to do this for my own happiness. I'm going to do this so that I can live longer, so that I can feel confident, so that I can feel sexy if I want to feel sexy. And I'm bringing you along because I want to show you that the path is not smooth, but it's still a path, and it's still a successful path. And if I can come back from the rockiest of lows and the biggest of mistakes, then you can come back from anything. It's 11 o'clock at night, so it's actually exactly 11 o'clock at night. And weighing yourself at night is not the best idea, but I want to get this video out there as soon as possible. So I'm going to weigh myself tonight. It's probably going to be a few pounds more than it actually is, but you know what? I'm going to go with it anyway. So let's go find out how much I weigh right now. My foot fell asleep and it feels like jelly, but it's okay, we're not gonna die today. So we're 242. So my weight is 242 pounds at this point in my journey. And at the beginning of the documentation portion of my journey. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take some photos in my bikini so that I have a visual representation of my progress. So these are the 242 pound pictures. And every time I make a weight loss vlog, I'm going to post a side-by-side comparison. And yeah, so I really hope that this vlog not only inspires me to be successful and keep up with this, but I hope that it also becomes something that people who are struggling can also see and follow me and just start to understand what weight loss really means. And I really am looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to continuing this journey, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. So thank you to everyone who has encouraged me and who has supported me through this, and I am just so ready to get on with this. I will see you later.